are the best in the deck. Avoid the 8s. They're a pain in the neck. On Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and welcome to Card Sharks. I thank you. Gene Wood, those poems, but I understand help is on the way. Hopefully by tomorrow we may have a poem from someone in the audience. Right now we've got a game in progress, game number 2 in a best 2 out of 3 match. Let's get to the cards. Janice and Ann, if you will, fill in the cards, please. And we'll welcome our Card Sharks. Our champion, Linda McGregor. Hello, Linda.
Jim.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Yes, you're doing very well in the game. Now, you know how much you've won?
I think $76.50.
No. 7,950. Yes. Isn't that nice?
It's wonderful.
That's good. And it's nice cash. You decide what you want to do with it and everything. Doing very well. Nice to see you again. Our challenger, this is Vanee Ashby. Hello, Vanee. Nice to see you again.
It's good to be back.
And we met you just briefly yesterday, so why don't you remind us about yourself?
Okay, I'm from Alpine, Utah, and I just finished my first year of teaching school last year.
Well, congratulations. That's an unusual name, Vanee. Where
Yes,
did
it
that
is.
come from?
My father's name is Van, and guess what they wanted, boy or girl?
Oh, so they made Vanee.
Right.
Well, that's very feminine. It suits you.
Thank you.
Good luck to both of you. Each player has her own deck of 52 playing cards, shuffled and cut before we go in the air. And the upper cards, the red cards, will be played by our champion, Linda, who has a 6 as her base card. The lower cards, the blue cards, will be played by the challenger, Vanee, who has a 7 as a base card. Before you can get to the cards, you must win a high-low toss-up question based on a poll of 100 people. We play the best 2 out of 3. Game number 1 went to Linda, so the pressure is on you, Vanee.
Right.
And question 2 goes to you, Linda. We took a confidential poll of 100 women and asked them, have you ever told a man that you were a virgin when you really weren't? How many women admitted they had?
How many admitted to a man that they weren't?
Yes. No, how many said, you ever told a man you were a virgin when you really weren't? How many admitted that they had told that little white lie there?
Oh, the lie? I would say 17.
17.
And no comment.
But no comment. Vanee, she says 17.
Go a little bit higher than that, just a little.
A little bit higher.
Right.
The actual number of women who admitted they had told a man they were a virgin when they really weren't is 5. Not higher, it's lower. Linda. I think people are basically honest. We left off with a 6 as your base card. Linda, you won the question. You have the right to change it.
I think I'm going to keep that 6, and I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 6? No, it's a 3. It's not higher. So you lose that card, and you give Vanee a chance to play off the 7. You didn't win the question. You can't change it, Vanee. You must play it. Call this.
Oh, I don't like the 7. I'm going to go lower.
You're going against the odds. Lower than a 7?
Yes!
And she's right. It's a 2.
Yes, I like that, and I'm going to have to go higher.
And she's going to continue higher than a 2. It is another 7.
Yes, and I'm going to freeze right there.
We'll move over to the freeze bar. Can't
Yes.
take those cards away from you. Vanee needs just 2. Janice will fill in the space for you, Linda. And the question goes to you, Vanee.
Yes.
We asked 100 pediatricians, do you like children? How many baby doctors said they did not like children?
I think they've got to like children to be in that business, so I'm going to say, how many did not?
How
I'm
many
going to
did
say
not?
17.
17. That's what you said the last time, Linda. What do you think?
I hope they all love children, so I'll say lower.
You say lower than that. The actual number of pediatricians who do not like children is 4. Very much lower, Linda.
Restores the faith.
Linda, you liked the 6 before. Now what do you want to do with it?
I think I better change it. I'll
Change
listen
your
to the
mind about
audience
it.
this
Here's
time.
the next card off the top of your deck. It is an ace.
Oh, all right. I'm going to go lower.
Lower than an ace. Yes, it's a queen. Still a good card.
I'm going to go lower again.
Lower than a queen. It's a 2.
All
Very
right,
much lower.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 2. It is a 6. Now you need just 1 for the win, but you could lose them all.
I'm going to go, and I'm going to say higher.
You're going to go for
Let's
it.
go for it.
If this is higher than a 6, you've won 2 in a row in the championship. If not, Vanee is still in it for the win. Yes! It's a win. She did it again. when those cards get going for you, they get hot.
I know.
Vanee, thank you for joining us.
I love being here.
That's
Thanks.
nice. We have some nice
Thanks.
parting gifts for you. Thank you, Vanee. Linda, come on down. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Jim.
We're going to play the money cards where Linda can win thousands of dollars right after we take a look at this commercial message. Linda McGregor, our champion. Boy, when you get on a roll, you get on a roll. Those cards just turn over for you.
Don't they? It takes a while to get started, though.
Well, let's get started early over here. Let's open the board and get to the money cards. Let's do it for the cash now. $200 in the game, as always, yours to keep. Brand new money to play with. Brand new deck of cards. And this time you're going to bet that money starting on the bottom line with $200. We'll give you 3 cards. Your decision how you bet them. Up to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money. $50 minimum bet till you get to the top card, the big bet. There you've got to bet at least half the money. And that's paid off for you very well so far. A lot of money up there, Linda. Let's get it. $200.
Let's go.
And your first base card, hopefully it'll be all you'll need. It is an 8. Oh, you can change it.
Let's change that
Let's
8.
see. This one you must play. It is a 10. Little
All
better
right.
card. $200 and a 10, Linda. What's your bet on
I'll
this
bet
card?
100 and I'll go lower.
$100. Half the money right away. Lower than a 10. Oh, no, it's another 10.
Here I
You
go
and your
again.
doubles, Linda. You've got $100 and a 10.
I'm going to bet the whole 100 and I'm going to go lower.
All right, this got to be this time. $100 lower than a 10. Yes, it's a 2. That's the way to get them. Now you're back up to $200 with a great card.
I'm going to bet all 200 and I'm going to go higher.
$200 higher than a 2. It is a 9. $400 as we move the 9 up. The other $200 of betting money goes over to you. $600 and a 9.
Okay, I'm going to bet $300 and I'm going to say lower.
Big bet. Half the money. $300 lower than a 9. It's a 6. You're right. $900 and a 6, Linda.
I'm going to bet 500 and I'm going to go higher.
Again, a big bet. $500 higher than a 6. No, it's a 2. Now you've got a great card and you're down to $400. $400 higher than a 2. It's a 5. Now you're back up to $800. We'll move the 5 up. You must bet at least $400. You can bet more. You've got $800 and a 5. Linda, what's your big bet?
I'm going to go higher.
All of it. $800 on a 5 you're betting. Now, I understand we did not hear you over the microphone, but I heard you, Linda. Is that correct?
Yes.
$800. The whole thing. Higher than a 5 for $800. You'll have nothing or $1,600. Come on, card. No! Doggone it.
Whoa, that was tough.
That was a big bet, but, well, that's the first time they failed you, though, Linda. Come on down here. You've been doing very well. No complaints, right?
None at all. None at all.
Because right now you've got $8,050, and we'll meet a new challenger right after we take time out for this. Not Let's set up for the next match. 2 brand new decks of cards and a new challenger. Come on out here, sir. Jim Willoughby.
Jim,
Hello,
how you doing?
Nice to meet
Fantastic.
you. Why don't you tell us about yourself?
Well, my name's Jim Willoughby. I'm a transplanted Texan to California. And, hey, a lot of Texans out there. And I'm a minister, assistant pastor of Eccles of Faith Church there in Ontario, California.
You know, you sound like a minister, Jim.
Well, thank you.
I mean, you really do. Do you have to study that, or does it just come natural? The way you talk with that strength and verve.
Practice, experience.
Practice.
Yeah, you should have seen me the first time.
Good to have you here with us, Jim. Good luck
to
in
be
the
here.
match. You'll play the lower cards, the blue cards. Our champion Linda plays the upper cards, the red cards. And we start. You're wishing good luck, isn't that nice, Linda?
She's going to lose.
We start, as always, with a question to the champion. We asked 100 married men, when your wife tries to act sexy, does it turn you off or turn you on? How many men said it turned them off?
Oh, I don't think too many. I think they should appreciate her efforts.
True.
I would say that about 19.
19. Jim, higher or lower than 19?
Wow. I think it's got to be lower. It's got to be lower. No doubt about it.
The actual number of men who said they are turned off when their wife tries to act sexy is 19, right on the button, Linda. Wow. Linda, you sure you haven't tried that? That's your base card is a 6. You want it?
No, I'm going to change it.
Changing it to a 10.
10s are tough, but I'm going to go lower.
Lower than a 10?
A
Yes,
3.
it's a 3.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 3? It's a big ace.
All right. I'm going to go lower.
Risky nose 2 in this one, lower than an ace. It's another 10.
I'm going to go, and I'm going to say lower.
You're going to go for it, risking them all. Lower than a 10? It is a 6. She did it. Wow. Game number 1 of the champion will set up for game 2.
Woo.
Linda, I must ask you, now you were risking those 3 cards. Was it because you were on a roll? You seem to get a little roll with cards.
I do, and I also think that I'm playing 2 of him against 1 of me. He has
2.
a friend
He
on
has
his
help.
side.
Jim, do you think you're actually getting help from up above playing cards?
That time, I think there was a technical difficulty.
We'll set up for the next game of the match. Challenger needs this with the question to you, Jim. We asked 100 men who are nudists, do you subscribe to Playboy? How many men nudists subscribe to Playboy?
Oh. That's a tough one. I think I'm going to split it right down the middle and say that 50 of them subscribe to it.
50 nudists subscribe to Playboy, Linda. Higher or lower?
I think it would be the same as anybody else. I'd say a little bit lower.
You say lower. The actual number of men nudists who believe in bringing coals to Newcastle and subscribe to Playboy is 12. It's very much lower, Linda. And your base card for this game, Linda, is a queen.
Good card. I'm going to go lower.
Lower than a queen? No, it's another queen. There comes another one of Linda's doubles.
Right.
Jim, the
Good
first look
card
at
now.
your base card, a 4.
Oh. It's not bad, Jim. Could say the next card is higher.
Higher than a 4? Yes, it's
All
a
right,
10.
It's a 10. Have to go again and say the next one is lower.
Lower than a 10. No, it's a queen. And you lose both of them back to the base card as Janice fills in the spaces. Question 2 to you, Linda. We asked 100 married women, if your husband had a cold and he wanted to kiss you, would you let him? How many women said they would let him?
I think most women would. A kiss is a kiss. I will say it would be
As
very high.
time goes by, yes, a kiss is a kiss, right.
I would say 95 would.
95 would let him kiss them with a cold, Jim.
I think it would be high because they're not really, I don't think I'm concerned about a little bitty cold, but I want to go a little bit lower.
Lower.
A little bit lower.
The actual number of unselfish and unhealthy women who would kiss their husbands, even if he had a cold, is 84. It's
Right.
lower, Jim.
Got to get it this time now. Got to get it.
Still looking at a 4. Do you want it?
I want to keep the 4 because that's not a bad card. I'm going to say the next card is higher.
Higher than a 4. Yes,
All right.
it's a big ace.
Doing good now. Got to keep going, and it's got to be lower.
Lower than an ace.
All right.
Very much lower, a 3.
Can't stop now. Higher.
Higher than a 3.
All
Yes,
right.
it's a 7.
Freeze.
Freezing it right
Awful
there.
cold in here.
Not going to take that risk on the last card. Jim, we asked 100 8th grade girls in Southern California, if your mother's clothes fit you, would you want to wear them? How many 8th grade girls said they would want to wear their mother's clothes?
Was that 8th grade girls in California?
8th grade girls in Southern California.
You know, the people, I think that the mothers in Southern California really kind of try to dress stylish. Most of them that I know do, at least. And I don't think the girls would really mind. I'm going to have to say probably 58
58.
would wear them.
How about if they were in Texas, Jim?
In Texas, no way.
No way. He says 58, though, in Southern California, Linda. Higher or lower?
I'm going to go a little bit higher.
Higher than that? The actual number of 8th grade girls who would want to wear their mother's clothes is 55. Not higher, Jim. You almost hit it right on the head. All right, Jim, you got a 7 now. You can change it if you like.
I don't like it 7. Give me another card.
And you must
Come on,
play
a good card.
a 10.
That's better. That's
Need
better.
just the one
Next
card.
will be lower.
If that's lower than a 10, we've got a tie
Come
match
on,
to
lower.
tie it up.
All
Yes,
right.
it's a 5, and he did Game 2 to the challenger. Let's get set up for the tiebreaker now, as each player has one game and $100. The tiebreaker with just 3 cards. Questions here, 3 cards there. Someone goes on to the money cards. Control, very important. Linda, we asked 100 people. Do you know anyone whose last name is Jones? How many said yes?
I think most people know a Jones. I'm going to say 73.
73. Jim, higher or lower?
Wow. You know, that's a real common name. I would have to say I'm going to go a little bit lower.
Say lower.
A little lower.
The actual number of people who keep up with the Joneses is 65. It's lower, Jim.
Right. Looking good.
And your base card in the tiebreaker.
Come on.
A 9. You can change it.
Don't want it. I want to change that.
And you have an
All
ace.
right. Woo! Looking good. Next card's got to be lower.
Lower than an ace. It's a 9. Now, big decision. 1 card to go.
I'm going to go for it. Next card will be lower.
A new champion if this is lower than a 9. And it, yes, it is. It's an 8. I thought for a moment that wasn't lower. Yeah, good win.
Thank you.
Linda, thank you. You've done very well, winning over $8,000 in cash.
It's been great. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Linda
Bye-bye.
McGregor. Jim Willoughby, come on down here. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Hope you feel lucky. Hope you feel lucky with the money card.
I do.
That'll be coming up right after we take time out for this. All right, Jim, let's get a little help from up above here now as we deal out the money cards. Ann Pennington, if you will, our smiling blonde lady there. Start dealing out the cards, and you'll have 7 cards up there. $200 on the bottom line, $200 we out on the second line. A lot of money up there, Jim. You ready?
Gonna win it all.
Okay, that's the way to feel. That's the only way to feel. $200. And let's get a good base card to get started, Jim. You're starting with a 10. You want that or you want to change it? Kind of a tricky decision.
That's not that bad of a card. I think I'll keep it. And I'll go $100 that the next card will be lower.
$100. Lower than a 10. No, it's a jack. Down to 100. Little better card.
I'm going to go the whole 100 that the next card will be lower.
Come on, let's get it much lower.
Come on,
$100. Lower than a jack? Yes,
all right.
It's a 6. All right. $200 now on a 6, Jim.
I'm going to go $100 that the next card will be higher.
$100. Higher than a 6? No, it's a 3. That might not be a bad trade, though, because you got a good card moving up to the second level. We add the other $200. Jim, you've got $300 and a 3.
Jim, all 300 of it, that the next card will be higher.
All right. Got to go with a card like that.
Come on. It's gotta be there.
$300. Higher than a 3.
All
Yes,
right.
a 7. $600 and a 7, Jim.
Well, I don't like them 7s. I'll go $100 that the next card will be higher.
$100.
Come on, face card.
Higher than a 7? No, a 2. But a 2 with $500 and 2 cards to go.
I love them 2s. Love them 2s. Got Jim all 500 of it that the next card will be higher.
You will have nothing or $1,000 right now. Higher than a 2.
All right.
Yeah, there's a face card, and you're up to $1,000.
Good
Jim,
card.
we moved the jack up here. You must bet at least 500. You've got 1,000. What's your big bet?
Well, Jim, came here with nothing. Might as well go home with nothing. I got to go all of it that the next card will be lower.
$1,000 bet lower than a jack.
Come on.
And
All
it
right.
is $2,000.
Wow. Fantastic.
That's
Jim.
a big bet.
It worked out.
Great way to do it. Jim Willoughby, that gets you to $2,200, and that was a good money card.
Nothing wrong with that.
We will be right back right after we take time out for this. Jim Willoughby, our champion, want to give us a Texas goodbye.
See y'all later.
And we'll see y'all next time on Card Shark. Bye-bye.
A representative of the studio audience will receive a magnificent Hellgross quartz watch for beauty and accuracy. For her or for him, the stunning watch with a classic look furnished by Hellgross. And some of our contestants will receive Cool Ray fashionable sunglasses that win admiring stares while protecting from annoying glare. 86 eye-catching styles. See what you're missing with Cool Ray polarized sunglasses. And Whammo Frisbee. There's a national sport taking over a flying disc sport. And one of the greatest performances of Frisbee brand flying disc made only by Whammo. And the new 22-volume World Book Encyclopedia, including research guide and index volume. Easy to use and easy to read. And from Coppertone, a complete selection of tanning products, one for every complexion. For the tan people notice, Coppertone. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks. A Mark Goodson-Bill Todman production.